Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here in the north end of downtown Toronto in the Annex neighborhood. And continuing our series here, we're going to be exploring probably one of the most stunning subway stations in the city, well, at least for its design. This here is Dupont subway station on Line 1, Yonge University. This station opened in 1978, and it's really well known for its aesthetics and architecture. And personally, I think it's one of one of the nicest subway stations, at least in my opinion. And here's actually one of the first notable features of the station: the domed entrances. So we're right here on the northwest corner of Spadina Road and Dupont Street. Unfortunately, though, this entrance is closed because of I'm not sure what construction's happening. So we have to cross over to the southeast corner and enter the station for that entrance. And also back there is a substation. But this also apparently illuminates at night, which is pretty cool. All right. Let's cross over to the east side. This is a low density neighborhood, but this station is also steps away from Casa Loma. Just a 7-minute walk. You just have to walk up to Davenport Road and take the Baldwin steps for a pretty nice view of the city here. And this station is, of course, part of the Spadina subway extension, which opened in 1978. And the design moved away from the utilitarian design that was used previously on Line 2 and, of course, parts of Line 1. All right, so there's some station upgrades. So the southeast entrance... Oh, yeah, so this entrance actually just opened up because they were doing work here. So now they're doing work to that other entrance. But also behind this entrance, it's a pretty nice mural depicting birds here. Look at that. And a public bench here where people can relax, have a smoke, or whatever. And of course, this turns on at night. The Birds of Dupont mural, of course, has been... Oh no, I thought that was graffiti. But it's really interesting. And there's the elevator, which goes down to the concourse. So they began work to add elevators to the station in the late 2010s, and this was complete by end of 2020. This is the other beautiful domed entrance. Oh yeah, and I forgot to read the plaques over there mentioning the canceled Spadina Expressway, which was supposed to destroy plenty of neighborhoods, but thankfully that was stopped, and what is now the Allen Expressway was only built as far as Eglinton Avenue. So it would have been a total catastrophe to the neighborhoods if it did proceed and went all the way downtown. But nevertheless, the charm of the annex is still saved. And now we're going to be heading inside the station here. And notice the salmon, the colored walls here. Just look how beautiful this entrance is. And it looks like the flooring here was redone recently. And also it's circled lights. And look, there used to be a convenience store here. And yep, there's the northwest entrance, which is closed for now. But you can only access the elevator to the southbound platform. Oh yeah, look, there's the original flooring here. But yeah, this is such a really well designed station. Again, just take a look at the architecture, and of course we cannot forget about the art. And look, here's one of the news. I'm not sure that's supposed to be a QR code, but and this entire concourse here used to be all open, but they actually built this storage area after the elevators were complete. And here's part of the artwork. At least the original artwork, and this is actually a new artwork. And like there's a little viewing area looking to the south. And this, apparently this railing wasn't even here before. Again, look at this. This is a very pretty station. Oh yeah, and take a look at this very original escalator signage. It's up in green. So this is what was left over from the late 1970s. All right, let's head down to the northbound platform. Unfortunately, the station has already shown its age. There's a lot of cracks, and also the ceiling is missing. Yep, it's definitely seen better days. And the ceiling used to look something like this. If you look at old photos of the subway station. Another really cool thing of the station is that the benches were actually built right into the walls here. There's the elevator to the concourse. Yeah, it's too bad this station's like slowly crumbling apart. But it's really boasted a lot of riders well because of its architecture and artwork, which I'll show you in the next 30 seconds. This is where we are. You know, if this had to be one of my favorite subway stations, it's probably this one or Glencairn, which is my home station. And here's the artwork. This is a mosaic of a flower here, it looks like. I forgot the name of it. Is it called Spadina in the Summer? But there's artwork, but that's the artwork here. And then on the other side, oh boy, look at that. That's just beautiful. Oh, and I see the lights of the northbound train. And I hear the southbound train rolling in. Again, the ceiling really needs some fixing, but that's a pretty common sight on most of our older subway stations now. And look, the walls here, look, evidence of water damage. Yeah, again, I don't think the station needs a facelift this yet, maybe except for the ceiling, but it kind of needs a bit of work done because, again, these tiles here, look at this. But so there's evidence that there was like water damage and some cracks right, I'm gonna hop on the northbound train and start heading home. Beautiful station. So guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. For all the details that I did mention in this video, I'll leave a link to the Transit Toronto blog. And until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and peace out. Bye-bye.
Line 1 for Vaughan. Please stand clear of the doors.
But you still should do that again. No, when they were in the staircase and they kept saying sorry, but they were calling people were like, how they kept saying say sorry.
Next station, St. Clair West. St. Clair West Station. Doors will open on the right.